title. He was my boss, but I gave him my heart. My name is Sophia. I am 24 years old, and this is the story of the biggest mistake, or maybe the deepest love of my life. I still remember my first day at the office. I was nervous, holding my file tightly, my hand slightly shaking. It was my first job, and I needed it badly. Life had never been easy for me. After my father's death, everything changed. My mother was sick, and I was the only one left to support her. That day, I met him, Daniel. He was my boss, tall, confident, with a calm but powerful presence. The moment he walked into the office, everyone went silent, not because they feared him, but because they respected him. Miss Sophia, he called my name. Yes, sir, I replied, lowering my eyes. Welcome to the company. I hope you work hard. That was it. Just a simple sentence, but somehow it stayed in my heart. Days passed, then weeks. At first he was just my boss, strict, professional, distant. He never smiled much, never talked unnecessarily. But slowly, I started noticing small things. He cared. One evening, I was working late. Everyone had left. "Why are you still here?" he asked. "I need to finish this report, sir." He looked at me for a moment, then said softly, "Don't overwork yourself." That was the first time I saw a different side of him. From that day, something changed. He started trusting me with important work. We spent more time together in meetings, discussions, late-night deadlines, and somewhere between files, emails, and coffee cups, I fell in love. But I never said anything. How could I? He was my boss, and I was just an employee. I kept my feelings hidden, buried deep inside my heart. Months passed. One day I didn't come to work. My mother was in the hospital. I was sitting outside the ICU, crying silently, feeling completely alone. And then I heard a familiar voice. "Sophia?" I looked up. It was him, Daniel. "You didn't come to the office. I got worried," he said. At that moment, I couldn't control myself. Tears rolled down my face. "My mom. She's not well," I whispered. He didn't say much. He just sat beside me, and for the first time in my life, I didn't feel alone. That night, he stayed with me at the hospital. After that, everything changed. He wasn't just my boss anymore. He became my support, my strength, my safe place. And one day, "I care about you, Sophia," he said. My heart stopped. I shouldn't say this, but I can't ignore it anymore. Tears filled my eyes. I feel the same," I whispered. That was the moment our love story began. But not all love stories are meant to have a happy ending. The office found out. People started talking, rumors, whispers, judgments. She's only with him for money. He's misusing his power. Every word felt like a knife. One day he called me into his office. His face looked different, serious, distant. Sophia, this can't continue. My heart broke. What do you mean? I asked, my voice shaking. I have responsibilities, a reputation, a company to run. Tears rolled down my cheeks. And what about us? I whispered. He stayed silent. That silence was my answer. I resigned that day without saying goodbye, because sometimes love isn't enough. Years passed, life moved on, but some memories never leave. One day I saw him again. From a distance, he looked the same, but his eyes felt emptier. For a moment, our eyes met. So many words, unspoken, so many feelings, unfinished, but we both turned away, because some love stories are meant to be felt, not lived. And maybe he was my boss, but I gave him my heart, and he gave me a lifetime of memories. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional love stories.